So people are searching for things already, and your job is to find what are they searching for and give them answers to these questions. So let's talk about inspiration. How do we get inspired? How do we find out what we should talk about or what we should do? Well, the first thing that you gotta do is do some research. And I've done videos on this subject. You guys can ask me questions and send me a text message. I have the phone number that you can text, which is 813-212-2196. Just because I wanna keep you guys focused here. I'm not gonna talk about a lot of different things because there's a lot of content out there that you need to get trained on. But if you wanna know exactly some videos that I created on the subject of how to get this inspiration, just go ahead and send me a text message and I will get that over to you ASAP. But the basics of getting inspiration, I will tell you, are a couple of them. If you go, one of my favorite places to find inspiration is 𝗟𝗘𝗔𝗥𝗡. This is a really cool website that it's exclusively based on searches that people are doing on Google. So people are searching for things already, and your job is to find what are they searching for and give them answers to these questions. That's the easiest way to get inspiration. Why? Because it's based on actual people already searching for answers to problems they actually have. Let's say that you're a realtor and you need to find data about what content should you talk about? What should be your message about? No matter what that is, you go to answerthepublic.com. I'm not affiliated with this website. I believe you have a certain searches that you can do for free, and then you have to get into a paid program. And you search over here. In this case, let's do real estate. And let's search for that. Let's see what happens over here. You can buy a pro program and have a comparison data. And we already have 74 questions over here, all right? So let me give you some examples of these questions that are coming up over here. It becomes like this huge thing over here. Let me see if I can close this thing so I can see it bigger. It becomes this huge circle with all kinds of questions like will, are, when, why, who, how, can, where, which, what. So let's look at a what section over here. Okay, so a couple of examples of things that people are searching for. What real estate agents do. What real estate means. What real estate to invest in. What real estate lawyers do. What real estate businesses do. What real estate companies do. And so on. So here's another series of questions. These ones are whiches. Which real estate makes the most money? Which real estate stocks to buy? Which real estate agent should I choose? Which real estate brokerage should I join? Which real estate course is the best? Which real estate site is most accurate? Wow, guys, so many ideas here for this content over here. And the list is pretty endless. So if you cannot find inspiration here, I do not know what's going to inspire you. One of two options here. Either number one, you're not knowledgeable enough in your field and you're just selling something because you want to make money, not because you want to create an impact. Or number two, you're just not paying attention and you're not seeing what this is presenting to you, an opportunity for you to sit down, turn on a camera. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. It can just be a phone like this, all right? And you can just talk about that particular question and make it an episode and talk about it. So when you go back over here and you go to the sequence of steps, inspiration, you create, that's gonna be right here, your content that you're gonna create in your content routine. This inspiration goes over here in your content routine. And that's how you start the routine and the machine going towards building your digital footprint on this world. If you don't have that content going, your expansion on these platforms is actually quite limited. And unless you have a revolutionary product, let's say for example you have a Tesla, you're not going to be able to sustain growth on these platforms. because there's so much competition out there and so many people out there winning the game of social media marketing with great quality content. The road to succeed in this environment requires that you understand what people need to know about your brand, and you answer those questions, and you give them content, and you establish a content routine, which then leads into content amplification. That's a great way for you to get inspired. Okay, so that's an example right there. Take note of that one. Okay, so what are we talking about? AnswerThePublic.com. Search your keywords. Find answers that find questions that people are asking. Give them the answers to these questions. Write down a list of all the subjects that you can talk about so you can never run out of ideas. In my case, I am always writing down ideas. I have my content director. She's always giving me research and ideas of things that people are asking about. For example, we're talking about how to create a social media presence or how to start with digital advertising from scratch. Why? Because a lot of people are asking. They understand they have to do it, but they don't know exactly how to do it. So there's a lot of attention on getting started, and that's why I am delivering this training today to talk to you guys about how to get started in this world. Even though I've been talking about it all over the place, I'm giving you one training for you guys to get it going. One great place to get inspiration is AnswerThePublic.com.